actually in the creek bed where David would have picked out the 5 smooth stones to slay Goliath. There's a multitude of things that can be taught from this lesson. Often it's taught about slaying your giants, which is true. It's a very encouraging story. But I'd like to think about it from a different angle. David is always a type of Messiah, a type of Jesus. And so his character reflects the character of Jesus. And repeatedly in the text, David reflects what Jesus said many times in the book of John, where he does nothing but what his Father tells him. David at every turn gives God the credit. Even when he's giving his resume to Saul about why he can take on this giant, he says, I've got the experience. I've killed lions and bears. But let me tell you what, I only can do this because of the power that God has given me. So I will come to him, he says, to the giant in the name of the God of Israel, not in the name of himself. So how do you look at this story of David and Goliath?
I think that everybody has giants in their life, and I think that we need to realize that the giant slayer, Jesus, our giant slayer, is the giant slayer. He's the chain breaker. He's the way maker, and not the self-to how-to-do books. Connect the dots and you'll be well and you'll kill your giant. But it doesn't work, like you both talked about. So you get edition number 2, wait till it comes out, and it still doesn't slay the giant, because they're missing the giant slayer, which is Jesus, the giant slayer.
Oh.
Amen.
And if you go down the road about 4 miles, you would be at Gath of the Philistines. So Gath of the Philistines sits exactly opposite of Zeka. They kind of eye each other. Zeka was one of the fortified towns of Judah, and of course Gath of the Philistines was one of the main Philistine centers. And so the border was somewhere along here for most of the period of the Judges. Document it all and take it out and widen the road. Now, if they found something extremely significant, they would not have been able.
We're talking about Beth Shemesh in this study. Beth Shemesh has a lot of mention in the Bible, and there's a good reason for it. If you were to connect the dots between the towns of Ekron, Beth Shemesh, Kiryat Yearim, and Jerusalem, you would have defined the northern border of Judah with the tribe of Dan, and also the Philistine territory, which was supposed to be Dan's possession, but they forfeited it. And this also explains why there's the story of Samson, and there's the interplay between the Philistines, Judah, and Dan in the form of Samson. Timnah, where a lot of this took place, was only now 4.3 miles away northwest of Beth Shemesh. We also see that not only was there border conflicts then because of this location, but there was also cultural conflicts. The Philistines were a Greek, Phoenician, seafaring people who worshipped many gods, including a god called Dagon, a fish god. This is in direct conflict with the Israelites, who were agricultural, Hebraic, and they worshipped only one true God, Yahweh. And we see this conflict in the story of where the ark was taken to Philistine city, and was set up in the temple, and Dagon was, his head was broken off and his hands were broken off, meaning he was powerless before Yahweh. Okay. So as we drive by the Beth Shemesh roadside excavation, we're reminded that Israel is full of valuable history, layers of culture and conflict, history that still needs to be unearthed, and discoveries still to be made. And it must be done carefully, systematically, and with intent.